Today we're going to be learning how to apply the rules of thirds for your personal branding videos. Hi, welcome to another episode of Trust Visuals, helping you bring your trust to life with visuals for your brand. I'm your host, Joe Baye. I'm a personal branding videographer, and I have collaborated with a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners on their personal brands. So I like to think I know one or two things about doing compositions for videos. So we're going to discuss a little bit on how you can apply the rules of thirds for your own personal branding videos. So let's start by defining what the rules of thirds is. The rules of thirds is a compositional guideline used on videos and photography involving dividing the frame into equal amount of squares. They're going to be 9 squares. Going to be two lines vertical, 2 lines horizontal, and that's going to divide the frame into 9 squares. It creates like a nice grid. So the rules of thirds can be used for key placement of items. You can distribute visual elements to create balance and harmony visually, making the video visually appealing. Another advantage of the rule of thirds is that it can use as a rail, as a guideline, something that you can follow in compositions, because anytime the eye follows like a line, it's pleasing. For this particular shot that I did, what I was thinking of following this rail, so it's pleasing to the eye. You can see the little sidewalk here going from one point to the other, and it's kind of like has a rising from one point to the other. That was what I was aiming for on this particular shot. The rules of thirds also affects movement and flow. So when you're capturing movement, consider having that move aligned with the grid, following points of the grid. And this is something that you can choose whatever point in the grid that you want. It's just that it has to have kind of like consistency going from one point to the other, so it's visually appealing. Here's another shot where I use the rule first to track something from one point to the other, and what I was aiming for is that having that consistency and flow using the movement of the subject. Also, and this is the most obvious one, if you can see myself now, you see that right here, here's kind of like around one line, here's the other lines, and you can see that I'm right here on the center, because for personal brand, the rule of thirds, when the subject is at the center, it conveys authority. So you might want to use that for yourself in order to convey yourself as an expert. Hopefully you also are an expert and not just BSing, but you are in the center and you're explaining your points, and people, the viewer, will see you as a person with authority. You can also use the rule of thirds to place yourself off, strategically speaking. Let's say that you want to film yourself, or you want to film the subject right on this side or on this side. You see it in a lot of documentaries, and that gives it a pleasing feeling to the eye. It brings interest. Also, using the rule of thirds, you can create visual interest or engagement. For example, check out the 2 lights that I have over here. It's not a coincidence that these lights are positioned at that point. You can see if you had to draw a line right here, one light is here and one light is here, and hopefully they'll be visually appealing to the viewer. Remains to be seen how you guys react, but at least I like it. Also, the rule of thirds helps you to maintain consistency. If you film one shot and you're thinking of the rule of thirds and the composition wise, when you go to the next shot, you're trying to align using the lines, the grid lines, kind of matching the previous shot that you had. The rule of thirds also apply when you're designing the video thumbnails. When you're designing video thumbnails, you can take into account the rules of thirds, so you know where to position things and you know what's pleasing to the eye. So those are the main tips and guidelines, no pun intended, that you can use for your own videos, for your own personal brand. I hope this helps. And here's another video that YouTube thinks that you should watch so you can continue building your own personal brand. I'll see you over there, and always remember to enjoy the process in your journey.